A very good afternoon to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Seated on the dais, Honorable Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee ma'am, Mr. Vikram Doraiswamy, High Commissioner at London, UK High Commission, Mr. Richard Hild of UK IBC, Mr. Harsh Agrawal, President of FICCI. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor and pleasure for me to welcome you all to this very important meeting here, which has been organized for interacting with the champions of industry, captains of industry and trade to explore new avenues and opportunities of investment and trade between UK and West Bengal. On behalf of the government of West Bengal, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you, all the distinguished guests today at this business meet in London. It is indeed our honor that you all have gathered here, assembled here to explore these new opportunities and possibilities that Government of West Bengal and UK places before all of us in terms of increased, enhanced investment and trade opportunities. As you all are aware, West Bengal is one of the fastest states in India, strategically positioned as the gateway of Eastern and Northeastern India, as well as Southeast Asia. Our state offers a very dynamic business environment with a strong infrastructure, a skilled workforce, a very stable and very progressive policies. Ladies and gentlemen, West Bengal has emerged as one of the most attractive investment destinations in the country under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, with a thriving ecosystem across sectors such as manufacturing, IT, ITES, energy, logistics, financial services, etc. West Bengal continues to attract global investors and foster industrial growth. West Bengal is not only a leader in MSMEs, but in terms of attracting large corporate industrial investment intentions, Bengal has been among the top 3 states in the country. As we move forward, it is important to focus on emerging sectors that can drive the next phase of growth and foster partnership between UK and West Bengal. Green energy, digital innovation, advanced manufacturing, sustainable infrastructure, and creative economy are a few areas where Bengal and UK can work together more closely. Today's business meet provides an excellent platform to explore new avenues of cooperation and investment. I am confident that the discussions and deliberations will lead to meaningful partnerships that further enhance our economic ties. I thank the High Commission of India, London, United Kingdom, led by Mr. Doraiswamy, and our partners, UK IBC and FICCI, for supporting this business meet today. On behalf of the Government of West Bengal, I once again welcome you all to the business meet and look forward to very enriching and productive deliberations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We now present to you a very short film that offers a glimpse into the vibrant economy, cultural richness, and business potential of West Bengal.
প্রভাত অম্বর মাঝি দিকে দিগন্তরে ভুবন মন্দিরে শান্তি সঙ্গীত বাজে ধ্বনি রে ধ্বনি রে
Yeah.
With this glimpse of Bengal, I now have the honor to invite Mr. Vikram Doraiswamy, High Commissioner of India to the United Kingdoms, to share his perspective on fostering economic partnerships between the two nations. Sir.
Honorable Chief Minister, my colleague and old friend, Chief Secretary Dr. Manoj Pant, Richard Held, Mr. Harshvardhan Agarwal, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the opportunity to receive you here at the Taj as we host the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamta Banerjee, for her first visit in some 4 years now, I believe. Calcutta and West Bengal hold a very special place in the India-UK relationship. There is obviously history and cultural connect that continue to be celebrated, from Calcutta's famous Maidan to the spirit of the sporting world, where Kolkata Knight Riders is the current title holder of the IPL, to football, which definitely found fertile soil in India in the east, particularly in West Bengal, to the spirit of Calcutta's business and thriving ecosystem around the various sectors that we will identify today. Calcutta's culture is, and West Bengal's traditions are deeply imprinted with the long tradition of the India-UK partnership. And there is therefore every reason why West Bengal should be one of your important points of immediate contact when you think of India and you think of doing business in India. West Bengal has specific advantages in India's federal setup that make it an obvious port of call for partnership activity and business and trade in general. These can be summarized around both the traditional economy, which includes transport and logistics. West Bengal is the gateway for not just much of India's northeast and eastern states, but also two of our landlocked neighbors, Nepal and Bhutan. Their trade is facilitated and serviced through the port of Kolkata and the state of West Bengal. There is trade and logistics connectivity with another neighbor, which is Bangladesh, also facilitated through the state of West Bengal, where transport hubs are a critical part of our bilateral trading relationships with three of our neighbors, therefore. There is the traditional agrarian economy, where West Bengal has had a long tradition of producing goods for export. Nothing more famous than Darjeeling tea. But the tea industry itself, West Bengal is one of the leading producers of tea and exporters of tea worldwide. Some of India's finest teas come from the slopes of the mountains in West Bengal. Jute, in this environmentally conscious age, West Bengal is still a major producer of those agri-products, as well as, of course, because of the fertility of its soil and the strength of its agricultural sector, capacity to be able to produce food and process food for global export, not just for Indian consumption. West Bengal is also a leader in traditional manufacturing industry. Iron and steel industry is a traditional strength of West Bengal, and it is supported by a range of players who have historically been among the first in India to participate in the industrialization of the country. West Bengal is also a leading producer and exporter of value-added goods ranging from leather and, as I said, food processing and industrial goods, but also in the modern economy as a center for IT-enabled services, and in the new economy as West Bengal invests heavily in making healthcare and facilities for biomedical and healthcare facilities available to not just the 110 million people of West Bengal, but also as a hub across the nation. Our own intention as a nation is to be able to guide development in a people-centric way, and the government of West Bengal has done this for several decades now, particularly under the leadership of Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee, in ensuring that development is one of the key pillars for security, and security is one of the supporting pillars for development. We see the development of every state in India as an important part of the larger objective of making India a developed nation. And that goal is being achieved, including through the federal process, in which each of our states correctly compete through a process of competitive federalism to bring investment in, to compete for development opportunities, and to promote each state as the best possible partner for doing business. West Bengal, of course, has some obvious advantages, as I cited, but also the ones that I did not cite, which is its strong pool of well-skilled and well-educated labor force at all strata of capacity, which includes workers to high-skilled workers and senior management for your businesses. West Bengal is therefore in a pole position to be able to provide to be able to sustain its leading role as one of India's top 3 states in terms of the state contribution to national GDP. We think, therefore, that there is every reason for us to look at West Bengal as a strong player in the India-UK partnership, not just because of cultural reasons, not just because of history, but for the very good reason that it makes business sense for us to do business in the UK and from the UK in West Bengal. To hear more about it, we look forward to the Chief Minister and of course our business leaders who have come all the way with the Chief Minister to tell us a bit more about how we see this as an opportunity. From the High Commission side, we look forward to being able to partner you in ensuring, should you choose to go to West Bengal, we almost certainly believe you will, we will then be able to help you make that journey as quickly, efficiently, and hopefully profitably as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Richard Head, Chairman of the UK-India Business Council, UKIBC, to share his thoughts on UK-India trade relations and business synergies with West Bengal in particular.
Honourable Chief Minister, Your Excellency, Dr. Pound, sir. It's a great honour to be speaking to you today in this gathering as UKIBC, but also alongside my friend and colleague from FICCI. I'd like to start, if I may, by reminding us, and maybe the Chief Minister as well, of a certain event that occurred in January 2017. The Chief Minister very graciously gave me a meeting which was useful, enjoyable, and also stimulating. But at the same time, her generosity kind of shone through, because she actually arranged the meeting on the day that England was playing India at Eden Gardens. So I was able to tick off one of the ambitions that I had. So thank you very much, Chief Minister. For many UK businesses, West Bengal is far more than simply the fourth largest state in India. It is increasingly a core place to do business. UK companies employ some 30,000 people in Kolkata alone, and this represents 11% of the entire workforce employed by British businesses operating in India, and this is only growing at this moment. Thanks to the efforts of the Honourable Chief Minister, ease of doing business reforms, including a single window system for business, digitalisation of government services, simplification of bureaucratic processes, has made West Bengal a significantly higher economic growth area than the Indian average. The effects of reforms are already noticed by UK leading businesses. According to UKIBC's Doing Business in India report, The UK Perspective, some 25% of businesses intending to enter and expand into India in the next 12 months are looking towards eastern states such as West Bengal. The opportunities in West Bengal come not just through the direct consumer base of some 91 million people, but also through its strategic location as a gateway to northeast India and the ASEAN countries, prompting immense trade infrastructure development plans in the years to come. Over the last decade, the relationship between the UK and West Bengal has seen significant developments, particularly in areas such as trade, investment, education, and infrastructure. Trade and investment, the UK has been actively involved in various sectors in West Bengal, including infrastructure development and renewable energy. British companies have participated in large-scale projects aimed at urban growth, industrialisation, and urban renewal. In education and skills, there has been a strong focus, with UK institutions collaborating with West Bengal to enhance workforce capabilities, and this includes training programs and educational exchanges. And we should not forget the cultural and historical ties between the UK and West Bengal and their influence in that relationship. This shared heritage has fostered cultural exchanges and mutual understanding. Overall, the partnership between the UK and West Bengal has been marked by mutual benefits and a shared vision for development and growth. My organisation, the UKIBC, has played a pivotal role in strengthening this relationship between West Bengal and the UK over the past decade, and here are some contributions. UK has been instrumental in promoting trade and investment between UK and West Bengal, and we've signed multiple MOUs with the government of West Bengal to formalise commitments to economic growth and business collaboration. By working closely with West Bengal government, the UKIBC has helped improve the business environment, and this includes advocating for ease of doing business reforms, digitalisation of government services, and the simplification of bureaucratic processes. UK IBC has supported businesses looking to enter or expand in West Bengal, and we've facilitated interactions between such businesses and local authorities and government entities, helping to smooth investor interactions and promote mutual growth. And we have also promoted educational exchanges and partnerships between the UK higher education sector and renowned universities in West Bengal. The most recent such activity was a higher education delegation of leading UK universities to Kolkata, led by Tara Panjwani and Kevin McCall, to deepen UK-India ties between academia, industry, government. Universities that we interacted with were Jadavpur University, Sister Nivedita University, and Techno India University, to name a few. We've also been, as I said, signed several memorandum of understanding with the government over the years. In 2015, during Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's visit to the UK, multiple MOUs were signed covering various sectors such as industry, health, education, and urban development. I myself signed an MOU in 2019 at a Bengal Global Business Summit to formalize commitments to business, investment, and economic growth. Another was signed in 2020 with the West Bengal Industrial Development Corporation, and most recently in 2003, the UK IBC signed yet another MOU with the Bengal Global Business Summit to facilitate greater trade and investment and collaboration with businesses in West Bengal. These MOUs have been crucial in fostering closer ties, mutual growth between the UK and West Bengal. And overall, our efforts have significantly contributed to the robust and growing relationship between the UK and West Bengal. And what are the sectors where we feel there are significant potentials for trade and investment? Technology and innovation. We've been focusing on expanding its presence in West Bengal's technology sector, particularly in artificial intelligence and semiconductors. And there's been a recent trade delegation from the UK which has looked at the heightened potential for collaboration in these areas. Renewable energy, with a growing emphasis on sustainable development. Renewable energy is a key sector for investment, and UK has experience in these fields. Infrastructure and urban development. The UK has been involved in various infrastructure projects, including urban renewal and smart cities. Education and skills and development, we've mentioned already, but it remains a crucial part of development for West Bengal and the UK relationship. And finally, healthcare also presents opportunities for investment, particularly in areas such as medical technology, healthcare and infrastructure, and training programs. These are all areas of great focus, great interest, and great overlap. I welcome the delegation here today. I wish success to the Chief Minister's ambitions and mission, and I wish you all success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Friends, Honorable Chief Minister has always believed that industry is a partner with the state, and in the spirit of that, industry has been an integral part of every delegation that Honorable CM has taken with her. In keeping with that spirit, I now request some of the leading industries which are part of our delegation to share their experiences about working in West Bengal. I start with Sri C.K. Dhanuka, Executive Chairman, Dhanseri Ventures. He represents tea, petrochemicals, plastic industries, and has been representing various prestigious organizations. Dhanuka.
And also she can play the violin.
Thank you. Respected Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Di, Your Excellency Doraiswamy, and all the dignitaries on the dais. I am friends here to tell you the story of West Bengal, which I believe in. I'm an industrialist. I'm chairman of the Ansari Group of Industries, and I'm all in manufacturing. We have got 6 operation points, 3 in India and 3 outside India. In Egypt, we have petrochemical. In Malawi, we have plantation. In Singapore, we have food processing. And in India, we have got Assam, we have tea industries there. And Haryana, we have got petrochemical. And my dearest destination is West Bengal, where I have got petrochemicals. I must tell you that all these places I am making profit. But I am extremely happy with the operations in West Bengal. One of my plants was inaugurated by Mamtadi in 2013. I again put a second plant now last year, which was inaugurated by her. I am working on the third plant, which will be inaugurated by her in 27, 100%. So I am very happy that I am in West Bengal. Why West Bengal? I tell you, there are reasons. I don't choose destination on little bit of incentives. I choose destinations on profits. How the profits coming, little bit incentive doesn't make any difference to me. Your incentive comes once, but profit comes every year. So I'm extremely happy that since I put up the plant in Bengal, I've never lost my money, even a single penny. So I'm very happy because of the reason the government is very, very cordial. The scene is very good there. Overall, there are 2 ports. The infrastructure is brilliant. The government is super fantastic. All the bureaucrats are really good. And things, whenever you go to it for any problem, I don't want to go into detail, but twice I have sent message to Mamtadi about 2 of my problems, which were sorted out immediately. So I invite all of you to come to Bengal and see it is not the Bengal what it was during the leftist regime of 35 years who spoiled the scene in Bengal. Now it is the Bengal of Mamtadi who has been working since the last 12 years and she has changed the scene in Bengal. So please come and do whatever you want to do. If you want to go for a check the industry, before putting away industry, you can go for a trading house there. But I tell you, you'll love it. This is the best place I've experienced in my life. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I now call upon Sri Harshvardhan Neutia, Chairman of the Ambuja Neutia Group. He's a pioneer in real estate, hospitality, healthcare, startup, incubation, education, skilling, and has significantly contributed to the urban landscape of Eastern India.
Respected Mamta Didi, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen. I chair the Ambuja Neutia Group, and our interests are in real estate, hospitality, healthcare, and education. Recently, at the Bengal Global Business Summit, we announced an investment of 15,000 crores to be spent over the next 5 years. I would like to say that our company is headquartered in Calcutta, and we have 70% of our investment in the state of Bengal. And that's obviously because we have been happy there, we have been successful there, and we have received immense cooperation from the government, both at the level of the Chief Minister as well as the bureaucracy. There are 3 things I would just like to share that I think are important, and there are lots of things that are important, but I just highlight 3 of them. One is that Chief Minister believes in a tremendous sense of inclusiveness. She lives and walks the idea of unity and diversity. All people from different communities, different economic strata, all feel extremely warm and welcome in her leadership. And that is one of the reasons we have a lot of peace and harmony in our state. The second, Madam CM has invested considerably over the last 12, 13 years in building infrastructure, whether it's roadworks, water, electricity, ports. So there has been an all-round development, and the city of Calcutta, for those of you who visit there, would notice that it's a remarkably improved city than it was a few years ago. And third, she believes in giving a helping hand to the poor. Why this is important from a business point of view is because peace is central to any economic progress, and because she believes in the idea of helping those who are not so privileged, we have peace and harmony, and I think these things stand out as very, very special. So I commend all of you to consider West Bengal if you are planning to invest in our country. Thank you.
We are now honoured to have Mr. K.K. Bangur, Chairman of the Graphite India Group. Graphite is the market leader in carbon and graphite products and has a strong global footprint which spans Europe, US and Southeast Asia.
Thank you. Honourable Chief Minister, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, I represent Graphite India. We predominantly manufacture graphite electrodes, amongst other things, and we are the third largest producer in the world. While we operate in 5 states in the country and overseas, in Bengal we have the biggest plant, and we have been there since last 60 years and growing. In the recent past, we have made significant investments in Bengal, not only adding capacity, but we have relocated one of our operations from Karnataka. The business environment in the state of West Bengal is very conducive for industry under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister since 2011. And the administration is very proactive and prompt. I don't recall any incidents where we have had to face any disruption. I would definitely urge all of you present here today to come and see for yourself and invest in our state of West Bengal, and I am confident that your experience will be very good. Thank you.
Thank you. I now call upon Sri Mehul Mohanka, Managing Director and CEO of Tega Industries. Though headquartered in Calcutta, Tega Industries has evolved over the years. It has powered global mining, mineral processors and material handling industries with some world-class consumer goods.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, Honorable Chief Minister, dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. In 2001, I came back from America where I was completing my MBA, and I was taught by a very famous professor called Professor John Camillus, who was very well renowned in the business school. He used to often say that understanding finance and marketing needs one very uncommon quality in a person, and that is common sense. I believed in what he taught me, and that initiated the quest within me for that uncommon thing called common sense. When I decided to come back to India, I already had the option to be happy with an average American life that scores of students like me build in America with a lot of efforts and belief that life has treated them well. My common sense told me I needed a higher calling. The calling came to grow Tega, a company that pioneered the business of manufacturing products for the mineral processing industry that my father had built in West Bengal. It was a modest start with a robust base. I realized we could grow this in the business atmosphere is conducive and infrastructure available to ship product globally. I felt for the first time that conduciveness soon after you took over the mantle deal. From a small beginning, we rapidly started to grow, and today we have operations in 4 continents, employing 3,000 people in 18 countries and customers in more than 96 countries. But as I travel the world and I get asked who we are and where we come from, my instinctive reply is we are from Kolkata, a city where we feel most at home and welcomed. I want to tell everyone here in this room that I've always felt that good fortune is something that this comes with a very, very conducive environment that is only possible if the state allows you that infrastructure to grow your business globally. we have 3 operating manufacturing plants in West Bengal, and we have not experienced a single opportunity of any kind of labor unrest or lost any mandates in the state since we've been operating in 1976. My suggestion here, a humble one, to all of you would be to listen to your inner voice. The common sense, I'm sure, will tell you that Bengal today is the best place to invest and grow. I'm elated to announce today at this August gathering that we will be investing approximately $30 million, that's close to 300 crores, over a period of time in expanding our operations in Kalyani in West Bengal, which will benefit 500 families.
Thank you, Mehul. I think I am requesting Mr. Manoj Pant, Chief Secretary, to take up the matter with the WBIIDC and to clear the land for that. And you go ahead with your proposal. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it is as simple as that. Thank you so much for having me here.
With an example of hardcore machinery, we now move to the softer aspects. I now call upon Sri Rudra Chatterjee, Managing Director of Lakshmi Group and Chairman of OBT Private Limited, a leader in the tea and home furnishing sector. He has brought Bengal's heritage to the global stage, and we would love to hear from him.
Thank you. Honorable Chief Minister, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen on the dais and off the dais. I'll just speak about West Bengal briefly and then about our own business. West Bengal is one of the fastest growing regions in one of the fastest growing countries in the world. So if you're not yet there, I wonder where you're investing. This is a state which has gone from $100 billion GDP to $240 billion in the last 10 years. If you were part of it, that's great. If you weren't part of it, please be part of it as it goes from $240 billion to $500 billion in the next 10 years. I don't see there is a lot of, we aren't going to pull you by your hand because we are all investors ourselves. Our goal is to find the right investors in West Bengal, whoever wishes to come. I'll just give 2 examples from our industries. Tea is something that I don't think I have to introduce to the British people. The British monarch drinks Darjeeling tea. We have always packed and branded Darjeeling teas to Britain. We would like to work with Britain, along with Darjeeling, to bring it to the world. Because tea is a British tradition as it is a Darjeeling tradition. We'd like to work with any company, I as a tea producer would like to work with any company that wishes to collaborate with us, open packaging plants in Darjeeling, in Kolkata, and take tea in different formats. For example, Makai Berry tea is now available in bottle with Coca-Cola. We'd love to work with British companies as bottle tea, packed tea, instant tea, and any other form. Today it is the world's greatest beverage, but tea is also going to be a beverage that is taking over other forms of beverages. It is the fastest growing health-based beverage is an important one. OBT, a company I'm chairman of, is called Oakley, Bowden and Taylor, started by 3 Britishers. They created what is now the largest producing carpet and home furnishings business, employing more than 30,000 people. There are many, many other home furnishings opportunities. Visho Bangla, a company owned by the West Bengal government, on which I sit on the board, it works on handicrafts. So those are areas where you want luxury. I think, of course, there are great French luxury houses like Louis Vuitton. If British luxury houses want to be treated at the same level, come and work in West Bengal and create that form of luxury. I think there's an opportunity of working with the state, using the crafts that Britain and India has together created in history, and make it available for the consumers around the world in the 21st century. Thank you.
Thank you. And carrying forward the range of sectors present in Bengal, I now call upon Shri Shashwat Goenka, Vice Chairman of RP Sanjeev Goenka Group. A dynamic business leader, he has successfully expanded the group's presence in power sector, IT and retail.
Honorable Chief Minister, Your Excellency, Chief Secretary, other dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. I am the 7th generation of my family in business. And for over 200 years, we have made Bengal our home. Of all the leaders we have witnessed over these 200 years, the current Chief Minister, Honorable Mamta Banerjee, is somebody who has proven to be very good for the state, very good for business, very good for investment. She is very clean in her dealings. She is very decisive. She is extremely accessible and very, very warm. She leads from the front. She has the interest of Bengal at her heart and the interest of Bengal's development in her heart. She has chosen a good team of ministers and leaders who help her accomplish her dream of making Bengal a golden Bengal. The state administration, led by the Chief Secretary, has been phenomenal. It has been extremely responsive, very efficient and quick. Under the guidance and leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, every decision gets taken very fast and in the best interest of the state. The focus is simply the state's progress. Under her leadership, at the cost of repetition, decision making is quick, which we just saw a few minutes earlier today. Leadership is very mature and the state exemplifies effective governance. Our experience of investing in Bengal has been extremely positive and extremely fruitful. We have over $4 billion of investment in the state and we are very happy with it. Bengal means growth. Bengal means business. It is the ideal place for investment and it is right for investment. So please come, please invest and please see what Bengal has to offer for yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. Moving back to the engineering sector, I now call upon Shri Sanjay Budhia, Managing Director of Payton International Limited. Payton has established itself as a key manufacturer and exporter of high-precision steel engineering and plastic products and expanding majorly to the US.
Honorable Chief Minister, Your Excellency, dignitaries of the dais and my friends here. People say that in some places you stay either by choice or by compulsion. So let me tell you that we all stay in Bengal by choice. It's not by compulsion. And why choice? Because many of my friends who have spoken earlier, they have talked about the leadership, the quick implementation, decisions, clean administration. And one thing I would like to say that the Honorable Chief Minister, she walks the talk. She also walks, but she walks the talk. Honorable Chief Minister has made synergy committees and also have taken industry people into participation by forming sectoral committees where decisions are taken so fast. As you might be knowing, so many things have been said, but West Bengal is also the largest in terms of leather complex, largest foundry park, largest hosiery park, and now for IT and cyber security, I think people are looking at West Bengal. I would just like to say that in my own company, we are exporting to US, which you know, most quality conscious and time conscious, all purchase orders are with arrival dates. There is nothing like departure, and we have been part of global value chain of what renowned companies like ABB, Mersons and EGS, and have never lost 1 hour in either strike or lockout. We have 8 plants and continue to be in Bengal, because lastly I would say that it is not West Bengal, it is West Bengal, which is the home and destination. So friends, while informally we were discussing, some of you have already your operations, but I think many more are thinking, so please don't think, take the flight and come. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Education is not just a passion for the Honorable Chief Minister, but it is also a growing business opportunity across the world. I now call upon Shri Satyam Rai Chaudhary, Chancellor of Sister Nivedita University and MD of Techno India Group. It is Asia's biggest private university and also heading a number of female education institutes.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chief Minister, Your Excellency, and business captain from India and UK, dignitaries and ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to share a few stories how our Chief Minister works. In the year 2017, mid-November, we came here with our Chief Minister in a delegation, and that was the Blue ceremony of Sister Nivedita's house. And that day, I was there, and I proposed to our Chief Minister that in our state we have school and college in Sister Nivedita's name, but no university. Then she asked me, "Can you do it?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." And we came back on we returned back on 21st of November, and 29th of November, she passed the bill of Sister Nivedita University, and that university came in the July 2018, and that university, Sister Nivedita University, now it is one of the leading university in our country with 20,000 students. Another story I can share. In the year 2022, 22nd of January, before the day of 150th anniversary of our Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, I just text a man, "Madam, I want to set up one sports university in our country in the name of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and that would be the first sports university in private initiative in our country." And she immediately, on next morning, in the program of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, she announced the sports university in the name of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. And that university is ready, and that will be operating. And in this tour, we are signing MOU with Lead Rackets University, and they are giving technical collaboration. And Manchester City, you know, they are setting up one sports school, first of its kind in Bengal. And Mr. Cho is here, and we are signing MOU for the school, and that would be the first Manchester City sports school in our state, in our country. And this is our Chief Minister. This is her working style. Just, she is one phone call away. And it is our earnest request to all of you, please come to Bengal and please join in Bengal business, and you will get everything there. Thank you.
Thank you. I would now call upon Shri Tarun Jhunjhunwala, Group President of Reliance Industries, representing India's largest private sector company. Reliance portfolio spans hydrocarbon exploration and production, petroleum refining, marketing, petrochemicals, retail, telecommunications, media and entertainment.
Honorable Chief Minister Mamta Didi, Your Excellency, dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, very good afternoon to all of you. Spring in London is always something to behold, a season that brings a refreshing burst of life to the city by the Thames. Friends, it's a privilege and honor for me, as well as the organization that I represent, which is Reliance, to participate in this business summit held in this city of London. The lure of London still remains irresistible for any traveller from Kolkata. The biggest testament of the cross-cultural influence in the field of literature and language between former Great Britain and Bengal is perhaps best exhibited in the words of William Butler Yeats, the Nobel laureate in literature, in his introduction to the book Gitanjali, penned by Sri Rabindranath Tagore, the greatest son of Bengal and the first Asian to win the Nobel Prize. Introducing Gitanjali, Yeats said, "A whole people, a whole civilization, unmeasurably strange to us, seems to have been taken up into this imagination. And yet we are not moved by its strangeness, but because we have met our own image, or heard perhaps for the first time in literature, our voices as in a dream." In today's fast-changing world, India has become a beacon of growth and hope.
And within this fast-changing India, Bengal has become a source of that growth and hope. We are here today to give you a glimpse of the transformation that is going on in Bengal. Bengal is reborn as a business and industrial powerhouse. Before I make an attempt to give this August gathering a glimpse on how West Bengal has become Best Bengal, under the stewardship